The starboard ain't big enough for the both of us.
It sure ain't, boy.
Wednesday night, which means another run at our Division 2 lineup for the CSC Challenger Series. William Stewart, Sean Green, and Nick DeShera, per usual here to give you this showdown coverage here in this western town of fill in the blank. There we go. Anyway, welcome everybody. Happy to be here once again, 8 p.m. per usual. Sean, you ready for our throwdown tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. Both these guys are from the north, surprisingly enough. So we're not going to get the south here than not. But yeah, we got Sioux Falls, South Dakota, taking on Pittsburgh, PA. You know, both areas are going to show out. Both areas have a lot of great dart players. I'm looking forward to this one. Chris Alexander back on our stream. Devin Hunter, the fro is amazing. It's immaculate. And this is the second time this week we've had quite the character as one of our players on our stream. Kellen Sperlin, of course, on Monday, and then Devin here tonight. I'm looking forward to it. They have been playing really well, and this is going to be a good battle.
Yeah, I expect it, and you're right. I mean, flashy characters here in the CSC, and that's what we want. That's what we want. We want a little showmanship every once in a while, have a little laugh, and you know, I know the crowd enjoys it. The viewers definitely enjoy that. So yeah, getting a little Bob Ross action tonight on the CSC Challenger Series, painting pretty little pictures. Pretty
little accidents
pictures today.
Happy little
exactly
accidents.
What it is. But let's get to it here. Let's go to the tail of the tape for Mr. Chris Alexander. What do you say here, Sean?
Yeah, absolutely. Nicknamed the Great for H. Lazar Vending. Playing at a drinks bar, which is just in Pittsburgh, playing for 7+ years. He's a younger gentleman. His average heading into this is a 4.37. He's 79th on the All-Star rank list. And of course, he's throwing those super darts, Mike Segal 19-gram darts. So throwing another Division II player's darts from the same area. But yeah, he's the Yinza. And has 13 9 marks with 2 white horses, 29 7 marks, 44 5 marks. And he's played 33 games in 2 weeks. But the maximum number of games you can play in 2 weeks is 34. So he has been under the cosh and getting the job done so far this tournament.
Yeah, he really has here. So we'll see if he can turn that tide here tonight against Devin Hunter, although it's going to be a tough one against the Fro man himself. Let's go ahead and take it on over to the opposition in Devin Hunter, a.k.a. The Man. He's played for MG Leagues. JJ Billiards is his location. Go ahead.
Wait. Is he's Devin the Manhunter?
You're dang right. You're dang right. Count him the Manhunter. I mean, Devin, you put yourself on it, bud, but that's cool. 25+ years played. His current average is a 4.54 NPR with a 651 All-Star ranking. And he's throwing his new Flashpoint Devin Hunter 17.5 gram barrels in. The Man Hunter is about to have a throwdown tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to call him the Manhunter this whole time. 9 marks with 1 white horse coming to this, 32 7 marks, 29 5 marks in 29 games played. Does have the higher average, right? And I think what we're going to see here, the difference, power scoring. Is it a blacklight place too? Power scoring from Chris Alexander, but a little bit more of the inconsistency out of him than you're going to see from Devin Hunter. But let's see. Let's talk about the rules and specific format for the CSC Challenger Series. It's a double elimination style tournament. Both these players are on the winner's side. Players play a race to 9, best of 17 legs, all cricket with a cork or 3-dart count up to start the match. The loser of the previous leg will start the next leg after that. And if either player is down 3 or more legs, they will continue to go first until that deficit is reduced to 2 legs. That is that Mike Maloney PPD player advantage rule. And if we go the distance and go for speed, the players will cork for start in that last leg decider. Mwah.
Well, here you go. Chris Alexander to start us off with a bang.
Boom goes the Yinza to get us going with a 9 mark right out the gate.
Yeah, let's be honest, some slow start on the old count-ups with only 55 and 60 score, but way to turn it right back around with a 9 mark on the 20s to get us started here this evening. And he's just going to keep it on going, huh?
Yeah, he is. Boom goes the Dynamite. Back-to-back 9 marks to open up this one for the Division 2 match here on this Wednesday night.
What an absolute start for Chris Alexander here, Devin. You're going to have to find it and find it fast. You're going to be back up against the wall. Probably no turning back here in this leg for Devin, let's be honest. It's going to be really tough to turn this one away, but just get yourself set up for the next one.
Oh, he missed one. He missed one, but he's still on an 8.0 in this. Wow, this is insane, man.
That's one way to start, Sean. That's one way to start.
And he did only throw 1 dart in the count up, so he even was perfect on that too, because that's all he needed. But the Manhunter is going to have to start hunting for trebles instead of men.
Well, Chris, what do you say to put this first leg away? 3 bowls needed.
Got it. 12 darter, 6.75 from Chris Alexander. The Yinza is heating up and off and rolling.
That is absolutely phenomenal.
I do want to give some context on the nickname for Devin Hunter. I asked him what his preferred nickname was. And if you notice, it says been playing for 25 years. He's only 32. He started playing when he was 7. And they always called him the kid. And he said he's trying to transition out. And so some people started calling him the man. And this is a really new addition. I think you guys completely pointed out a flaw immediately.
No. Well, boom goes the Manhunter. Big 9 mark to start off with. And listen, I'm going to be honest. It is better than the Kid Hunter.
Can you can you just throw? It would just be so much better if you threw a ladies in front of that and called yourself the ladies man. It would be so much better.
Look at this. They both almost did it. He goes 9 mark, 5 perfect before missing the single. And even Chris was at that last start, not hitting the treble for the back-to-back. Yeah, look, the chat is going crazy right now. Sorry about all that. But it is true. It is definitely better than the Kid Hunter. Yeah, both guys are heating up and on fire here early on. And Blake, stop leaving and coming back in. I see that you're on.
We've got someone on YouTube saying he reminds me of Kyle Troop from the bowling world. Yeah, you're definitely right there. Fill in the blanks here. Bob Ross. What's the semi-pro? Jackie Moon. Fill in the names here for him.
Nice 7 mark there from Alexander. A 4.33 is not terrible, but when you compare it to a 6.33, it sure is. Devin's going to look over to go back at the 16. Ooh, just kisses off the wire. But early on, man, JJ's and Sioux Falls and Drinks and PA are off and rolling.
Certainly is. We're off and rolling here in this matchup. I mean, what a start here in our Division 2 battle. We told you got to tune in on Wednesdays as well. I mean, these matches are just as good as our D1 battles. Yeah, maybe sometimes they're a little bit less on the NPR, but they are so exciting back and forth. And usually we go close to the distance on these matchups. So it's always nice to tune in and watch the haymakers fly.
Yeah, I mean, these players are separated by almost nothing when it comes to the stats overall. The top of this division is a 5.03 from John Edwards, another Iowan, my bad. An Iowan. So he's right on the border there. It goes all the way down to a 3.57, but from 4.74 to a 4.13, that is 75% of the field is within 0.5 of each other right now.
So close. So close. And according to Sean, South Dakota, Iowa, pretty much same thing.
Well, okay, border. There's a border there, and that's what I was talking about.
Pretty much the same thing.
But how about the brand new first time shout out location at JJ's?
Yeah, I love getting the more locations involved here. I mean, we started out with it seemed like we had a ton of locations when we first started, and we didn't have any, to be honest. I mean, there were still some matches that we were missing out on because, well, we just didn't have it. I mean, I remember, what did we miss out on, a final or a third place
Season
match
2
at one point?
Season 2 final of Division 2. Yep.
It was such a bummer, but now you see we don't miss any matchups. We have a location covered within a 60-mile radius of almost all our players. We rarely have a one location matchup these days.
Right. Yeah, it's and we get that, and it's so much fun.
Kudos to the PPD for organizing it. I mean, without them doing what they've done, this CSC wouldn't be around, of course, but also we wouldn't be having this entertainment every Monday and Wednesday night, and even transferred into the PPD Nationals, those all-star events and the qualifiers as well. You wouldn't have that action to view.
Absolutely. And Pittsburgh Darts royalty is in the chat here, Mr. Zekas, saying Captain Condor and the Yinzas in the house. And he said, "What up, Nick?" So never mind. I take it back.
Hey, how's it going, Captain Condor? Great to see you.
This one a little bit closer to start off the match, but that's because leg number 1, if you missed it, you would have had to blink. Chris Alexander goes 9 mark, 9 mark, 6 mark, and then takes it out 3 bowls there to win leg number 1. And then Devin Hunter goes 9 mark, 7 mark, and by that point, it was all she wrote. I'm telling you, JJ's looks like, though, is that like a blacklight jersey? Because it looks very blacklightish.
It does, it really kind of does. It almost looks like he's playing on a fire or on an ice board, doesn't it? Kind of, it looks a little blue tint to it, a little, but being that we have the face that we do, unless they change the face to one of these international faces.
Nah.
Exactly.
Ain't going to do that. Those international faces are 13-inch boards for the most part. But no, even when he's standing back from the line, like way far back, it's still rarely bright.
Yepram said we got the J&Js installed on Monday for this matchup. So big shout out to Yepram and PPD and J&Js for making this work, because that's a tight squeeze to make things test and run properly.
Well,
it is an
Maloney
ice
double.
board.
Did not do justice there. No, I mean, it might be. That's totally fine. But I still don't think that's why he's because his face isn't glowing, But that is big 6 mark from Devin Hunter.
That is a big time shot there, just to take the advantage away here in this third leg. Let's see if he can close it out here on the Bulls and the 15s.
It is a blacklight bar.
That is
Wouldn't
crazy.
you know it?
That is awesome.
That is awesome. Now another place on our list of places to go.
Mark it down.
Big 7 mark. He's throwing a 6.0 here in leg number 3 against the throw.
That's what you
After
have
to start from. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just about to say, that's what you have to do against the throw. When somebody's throwing a 4-5 or a 5, yeah, you've got to do that, don't you?
I mean, and then he does stick the double bowl there in the last start, but 5.50 from Devin Hunter to win leg number 3. So we have an average of a 6+ and then 2 5s have won the last 2 legs. Is that right?
It was a 4-7-4 that it whittled down to for that
4-7-4
last leg, yeah, and then a 5-5. So overall,
decent.
I mean, Devin's only thrown a 4.19 with the strugglesome start. But Chris, look at this average, 5.18 to kick his running off.
Well, to put that into context, that would be first and third overall average in Division II, if that's where they stood. So even the 4.91 is massive for this division. Will they be able to keep it up? That is going to be the interesting part. Can we talk about how just almost nonchalant Devin's throw is?
It is pretty relaxed, man. It is a good throw.
And then Chris struggled a little bit with the dreaded D word but he is nice and smooth with that release now. Looking good.
He's going to have to stay. Does capture a good 7 there.
These guys are going to be fun to watch tonight. And they move at a pace too, man.
Yeah.
Look at this.
They're hauling here, aren't they? I mean, usually we'll be fair. Our Division II matches and it's usually because, like I said, we go the distance. They can take some time here on Wednesday nights, which provides a lot of action for our viewers to be entertained by. But yeah, these guys are cruising. This is going to be over in an hour and a half, even if it goes the distance.
Yeah, and Caroline Lee on YouTube says these games are like the last 15 seconds of Chopped, so intense. Which you got to wonder, do you think that is just they're cutting to make it look like they're all rushing at the very end? Don't you think that they would be able to like time themselves a little bit better, like than just having to rush at the very end of the show of like each thing?
Do you think they do that on purpose? They have to, right?
Yeah, like, hey, can you just run around for the last 5 seconds while you're done?
You know, speaking of, I am very, very...
Boom goes the Yinza! Yeah.
Very upset that American Idol has turned
it
into what it has. I remember those first few seasons of American Idol being just absolutely
hold on.
Amazing.
Before you go on this, I just want to grab my popcorn real quick. I'll be right back. Go ahead. Continue.
Go ahead. Well, anyway, yeah, remember when we had like William Hung on American Idol?
Yeah, but that got him a record contract.
And it was absolutely atrocious singing. It was cringy, and you just didn't want to watch it. But man, was it amazing to watch and view. And now everybody's just good. Like, nobody wants to see that.
And also, Todd Packer became a huge fan of William Hung.
Okay. All righty.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fun facts.
Someone will get it. That's all. Someone will get it in there.
Well, I mean, you had to.
At a 460, there's got to be at least one.
Have you watched the...
Speaking of which, guys, what?
I was going to say, have you watched the paper yet or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Love some of the characters. I feel like others need to be developed more. Big Trip 17 there from Chris Alexander.
So, am I right on the American Idol statement? Let us know in the chat.
I don't think anybody cares about American Idol anymore, man.
That's why, because they don't have the
bad ones.
Characters. They don't have the bad ones shown. You need some normal people there that can't sing.
Listen,
like you, Nick.
That's fair.
I would rip it.
That's
I would
fair.
absolutely. If I saw coming to Rockford American Idol auditions, I would be there.
Well, after your beautiful karaoke rendition of Taylor Swift, I could, we could definitely see that one.
Ooh, look what you made me do.
Yeah, don't do that again. Clayton Funkhauser, by the way, I did get your message. I will respond back to you. I apologize for not doing that yet.
Wow.
But appreciate whatever, Mr. I have 85,000 messages unread.
And now people understand why I have not got back to them. Anyway.
That's true.
Back to this match. Devin Hunter about to do what he needs to do to make this a 3-1 line.
Devin has a lot of movement in his throw, but just the way that he nonchalantly just fires it at the dartboard it makes me so jealous. Like, I don't know how else to put it, Yeah,
it's truly effortless.
You're just like, I'm just gonna feel it this time.
You're not wrong about the movement. There's some movement on the back foot, but it gets the job done here. 4.50.
So
What
far,
if-
the Manhunter is disco dancing to a 3-1 lead.
Let's scratch the man for a second. What if we did like the Martian Man as his nickname, the Martian Manhunter?
No.
Nope.
No.
Okay, I try Devin. Sorry.
Again, it was the Kid Hunter, and now it is the Manhunter. He has already raised that up quite significantly. The ladies' Manhunter is pretty funny.
Well, he's got that look to him. I mean,
Like he's specifically looking for the ladies' man. The Jumanji Hunter.
no, come on now. No way.
All right.
He had a beard, Sean.
Yeah. Grizzly Adams had a beard.
I like Jackie Moon the best. I think it fits. Just roll with it. And look at him go.
Well, boom goes the dynamite there for Devin Hunter. That is the 5th 9 mark so far this evening. We are in leg number 4.
Yeah, and that's a critical time to hit it because he's going to come back and he needs to make a decision. Did you try to close out the 20s? I think you open up another wedge here, personally, just because you have the 2 mark against you on those 19s. May not matter. He may strike on all 3.
Get up there. Oh, almost back to back. But again, he is feeling it so much right now. I mean, he just paced all the way around that table. You guys couldn't see it, but like he just did like a full lap.
Oh. Can we call him the Wet Bandit? Like Marv from Home Alone?
Marv, Devin Hunter.
I mean,
The Wet Bandit.
he really looks like Marv from Home Alone.
Yeah, he does look like he plugs up some sinks when he leaves. Devin looks like the type of person that would be offended the most if you called him a JT. It's over the line, my man.
Oh my gosh.
And this is why we can't have characters on our CSC because
No.
we just end up talking about the character the whole time.
It's brilliant. It truly is. John Edwards over Jordan Meyer, 9-6. What a battle there. As Jordan Meyer, we'll head to the loser bracket, and we will head to a 3-3 9-mark score. What is that?
Boom goes the South Dakotan there for the Manhunter. He is turning into just the man. And, I mean, Chris is not doing a whole lot wrong. He's doing a 5.0 right now. Devin's just not missing. Except for that time. Duh man is probably best. Good call, John. Yeah, how about that scoreline, John Edwards? John Edwards, again, is on an absolute tear. And if Devin wins, it would be a all South Dakotan showdown. Well, Iowa South Dakotan showdown. They'd be, border away from each other.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
That's a coffin shot.
What a big time shot there as he looks to make this 3-2.
Yeah, John, his jersey is his own character face on the back. But until he gets that tattooed, on his back, then it's not really as cool as Steve-O,
That was a great round at the board there. Great leg from Chris Alexander to lock it in for 3-2. But you need to convert here or the next one. Possibly both to take that advantage away going into break.
Yeah, it's been a real fast start for both players, but Chris has done a great job of kind of weathering the storm that Devin has just been unleashing to start off this.
Yeah, I can tell you, even if this goes to the way, okay, if it goes to the way of Devin Hunter, you favor him, of course. But if this still goes 4-3, if even Chris rattles, it's so close to call at this standpoint. Like we have no idea what's going to happen, but per usual, I think we won't see I don't think we'll see a big 2-leg spread other than the 3-1 deficit until I'll say after break, leg 10.
Yeah, I don't think that we're going to see any deficit whatsoever. Chris, again, he has played 33 of 34 legs that he could possibly play. This is going the distance or going 9-7. Like I don't see any real separation between these two, especially they're both just throwing well.
Yes.
And they're going to feed off of that. Can't tell you how much we appreciate everybody joining us here this evening. Reminder, the new Win More launch just dropped. Check out the 3 barrels today from pro darts players Brendan Dolan, Mike Maloney, and Alex Spellman, as well as new versions of the Win More Fusion molded flight. Just tap the banner on the A to Z Darts website to shop the full collection. And I throw those Win More Fusions if you watch the Golden Bowl video.
Don't
little shameless plug in there.
Don't watch that.
Don't watch the first 10 minutes. Watch the last 10 minutes.
I do want to say I was just looking at overall score lines right now in the MPRs. You're looking at Devin. I mean, not technically where he is. He's at a 4-3 range. But if you replace that first leg, the 2-3-3 with a 4.0, all of a sudden that becomes a 4.7 MPR. So, yeah, a lot tighter here with Chris averaging a 4.92 currently. So, yeah, I mean, this one is tight. And look at Chris hit when it counts the most.
Do you want to build a snowman? It's a great 8 mark.
I don't really want to build a snowman at all, but
that's fair.
What's the Steelers' go-to song? Is it Renegade? I believe it is.
I don't know.
I believe it is.
But I will say it is a 3-3 scoreline. Big break a throw there from Chris Alexander. You called it. And this is all tied up. And it's crazy that you did mention Chris is actually throwing better than Devin. And after the first 4 legs, you would never believe that.
Right. Just with how Devin was collecting.
Chat, let us know. Who do you have in this bad boy? Are you picking Chris Alexander, the Yinza? Or are you going with the happy little accident, Mr. Devin Hunter? Of course, that could be a trauma-driven nickname if his parents ever did think of him as an accident.
Way to bring up the past.
Yeah. But at least it's a happy little one.
Tony does confirm it is Renegade, so the gig is up. I don't know the rest off the top of my head. I'd have to look. But anyway.
I'm going to guess, is Renegade in the song somewhere?
Yes. Of course.
The word? Sweet. It's one of those songs I'm sure if I heard it, I would remember what it is. But
1,000%. There's no way you're not going to know what it is. Some pretty little triples incoming for Devin Hunter. Let's see.
Oh, sticks. All right, we're good. Yeah, for sure. If you just would have said sticks, we're good.
Well, yeah. I mean, come on. Any sticks, you're going to know. And if you don't know, like, I don't know.
Pick 'em up.
Mr. Nick Teixeira, maybe you should learn. Big 9 mark from Chris Alexander.
1966. Pick up sticks.
Nick, do you know Sticks?
The band?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. I've heard of it.
Remember, anything from the 80s, according to Nick, is trash.
Stand by my answer even more now.
Hi, Blake.
Oh,
Big 8 mark. Huge moment for Devin Hunter. He is trying to go into the break with the lead. Can Chris get that final 9 mark? Oh, I do like the confidence to get rid of that 16.
Yes, but it could cost him. I mean, he doesn't grab the triple 15 here. So Devin has the advantage, can just 1, 2, 3 punch those 15s and kind of force Chris to go ahead and go for the bull here. And that's exactly what he'll do. Great shot.
6.14 playing a 5.67 here. Welcome to Division 2 of the CSC Challenger Series in season number 9. The winner of this gets John Edwards in the top 4 match.
Absolutely incredible here for some Wednesday night action brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts. Just a reminder, the Tournament of Champions is right around the corner. Don't miss out, as we're not missing out on anything here. 5.75 to a 5.14.
The Manhunter takes the 4-3 lead heading into the break. Will, we have a lot more great action coming your way right after this.
Join here for week 3 of the CSC Challenger Series. We have Devin Hunter here with us. And before we get into tonight's match, first off, can you tell us what saloon you're playing out of and what vendor you play for?
I play for MG Oil, and I will be playing at a JJ's tonight. Brand new live stream, literally this week.
Looking forward to seeing a new location on our CSC repertoire. But first, last week, week 2, you had a matchup against Dalton Tripp. Can you talk us through that one a little bit?
Man, I played Dalton for the last few years. He is a phenomenal shot and a great kid. Together, it was kind of average on both sides. Like one of us couldn't put anything phenomenal together, really. But we shot decent. We shot through it. So.
And of course, tonight, Chris Alexander, tough opponent in front of you. What's gonna be your game plan to go up against him?
I'm just gonna have fun, play my darts, and do what I do best.
And then right now we have a lot of tough competitors out in this field to make up those Wild West most wanted posters. Who do you think, besides yourself, is the most dangerous left in the field?
Man, it's pretty crazy. Even in the Division 2 now, it's like a 4-5's at the very bottom. I mean, John's been shooting really good lately, so I think he's on a vengeance to take it, if not me.
I love it. I love it. And then is there anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else watching along?
Thank you guys for watching. All the support you guys have given me. I have to thank Darren, my sponsor for Flashpoint, my mom and dad. They're freaking amazing people. And all my friends. It's been in a journey, and I've had a lot of people beside me, and it's a very blessing.
Well, we are excited to have you on here with your crazy hair and fun darts and antics and everything else in between. Devin Hunter, you got a tough match in front of you tonight, and we wish you nothing but the best of luck.
I'm Devin Hunter, and you're watching the CSC Challenger Series.
Push the limits and bring your game to the next level when you shop and save 15% off the Red Dragon Paradigm darts for our September Dart of the Month special. These 90% tungsten darts come in 2 barrel shapes, tapered and torpedo, and offer the same milling across both barrels with radial grooves and diagonal notches in each section. The Paradigm darts also feature a dual coating for a smooth touch in the front and a rougher feel in the back. Each box also comes with a set of hardcore premium flights which feature a sweet holographic effect that will light up your darts with every color of the rainbow as you throw. You can also get a chance to win a Red Dragon Snakebite jersey in the size large with a monthly raffle. How do you enter? Just purchase our September Dart of the Month special and you'll automatically get entered. The giveaway ends October 1st, so don't miss out on your chance for free stuff. Tap the banner on our homepage at a2zdarts.com to shop the Dart of the Month, and don't forget we ship internationally. Best of luck to everyone.
Welcome back to the CSC Challenger Series Division 2 Week 3. We are joined here by Chris Alexander, which should be a great matchup tonight. But before we get into all that, Chris, tonight, what saloon are you playing out of and what vendor are you playing for?
I will be playing for H. Lazar and Son, and I am playing out of Drinks Bar in Westview.
And it's a pleasure to have you on here. You had a tough matchup last week against Kin Rip City Rip. Can you talk to us a little bit about that matchup?
It was a fight the whole way through. I would go up a couple legs. He would come back, fire off a couple legs, take the lead back, and then we just go back and forth. And the last leg even came down to a couple darts, and I just happened to catch the winning side of that.
Well, now you're here on the winning side and going up against Devin Hunter here in the top 8 on the winners. What's going to be your game plan going into this match?
Same as it always is. Points, points, points. You got to take your calculated risks, your calculated shots, but you can't lose with more points.
And then there's a lot of competitors still left in this field. Who's on your most wanted poster besides yourself? Who's the most dangerous left in the field?
I mean, there's still a lot left. You have your players in the losers bracket that are still going to make a run. You have Mike Segal, my friend from here. Like, I'm going to hope he does well and gets out somewhere. You have my friend Cody Vomstead from Texas. It's still running. You have all your former champions. You have Hollanday. You have Billy in that sense too. And then you have, right now, John Edwards, I believe, has the highest average so far throughout. So that's another one. But it's too close to call for me to say who I would want or not want for that.
And is there anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else watching along?
I just want to say thank you to everybody for the consistent and constant support that I've been getting. I've gotten plenty of messages today, all the comments on my posts. Thank you to my sponsors, Super Darts, Extreme Darts, BA Darts, and Squirrel Hill Sports Bar. And to you, Nick, for taking your time for doing this every week and making everybody know me for winning that one luck of the draw with you in Pittsburgh.
Hey, listen, we all have to peak at some time, right? No, it's exciting to have you on here, Chris. We're excited for tonight's matchup, so we're going to waste no more time and wish you nothing but the best of luck.
I am Chris Alexander, and you're watching the CSC Challenger Series.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope you enjoyed our interviews with Macaulay Culkin and Mar from Home Alone, because that's pretty much what that was. Anyway, yeah, Chris Alexander and Devin Hunter. We're ready for some more darts here between these two, and it's been an interesting back and forth so far. Nothing between these two.
No, yeah, nothing but the game difference in favor of Devin Hunter, even though Chris is throwing slightly better in the averages. If you take away Devin's first leg, which Chris just, steamrolled through. But only a 3-mark opening here. We talk about this every week, Will, every show. Legs 7, 8, and 9 are those big, important legs. And if Devin can rattle off another one of those here, like, that's a big 9 to open up from Devin Hunter after the break. And if he does this could get out of hand pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'll agree with that statement. I mentioned that we wouldn't get that 2-leg spread again until maybe like 10. But yeah, if Devin can go ahead and rattle off leg 8, possibly leg 9, yeah, you kind of give him the nod to advance into that next round, just because we know what those legs mean.
Yeah, exactly. And it's looking pretty good for Mr. Hunter here, but Chris, a nice 7 mark. Not enough, though, to really take control at all.
Nah, and,
Oh, wow.
and you can just see this. He's going to keep on trucking. Oh! I swear that looked like it ricocheted off the triple,
it did.
didn't it? Oh,
it sure did.
My. What a ricochet.
Yep. I can't even explain the physics of that, except for the dart had to be flipped. I mean, unless it was the flight that touched it like it was just kind of like sideways in there and grabbed. I don't know, but either way, he is just rolling 6-7-5 here in leg number 7.
We may need to pull out a slow-mo replay of that one. That is something.
He is staying alive. He's having that night fever.
So good, you got to say it twice. Look at this.
Man, it's as if Chris Alexander called him a JT earlier. Big 6.20.
What a round. And there's that 2-leg spread again. 5-3 Devin's way. What a what a leg of darts.
And usually the Yinza does respond. Can he do it again?
And that's what you'd expect, but only a 4 mark, and we say it all the time. 5 mark minimum seems to be what you have to grab here in the CSC.
He has to have like javelins for darts for it to be able to like kiss off some of those and jump over as much as it does.
Is it magnetic? Is it? Honestly, it could be magnetic because if you reverse a magnet, what happens? They push against each other. So that may have been what happened on that triple to double segment there.
Oh, by the way, this is fun. Serenity, nice to see you in the chat, messaged me yesterday at like 8 o'clock Central. No CSC tonight? And I go, bro, it's Tuesday. So no wonder she wasn't joining us on Monday.
Probably it.
She was a day off.
Totally had a mess about there. Oklahoma folks. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Serenity, and all you Oklahomans.
He's not kidding. He's actually said a lot of stuff off the air about Oklahoma in particular. It's honestly, as someone that's been to the Oklahoma Throwdown and other great events out there, I could say I love my Oklahoma dart people, unlike Will.
Get out of here.
Hey, question for you.
What?
So, Quick Trip, okay?
Okay, which one? Wisconsin Quick Trip or Kansas Quick Trip?
I don't know if there's a difference, but anyway, I don't know what difference there is because
huge difference.
Okay, so is it pronounced a tornado or a tornado?
Tornado.
Huh. Well, it is spelled tornado, but like I had heard it pronounced differently, so I was just curious.
Yeah, I don't know where you heard tornado at, but that is definitely wrong.
Well, that's good to know. But they're good. Whatever they are.
Oh, you're thinking the taquito style.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I thought you were talking about the funnel that I typically see in Kansas that comes from the
I'm not talking
sky.
about that.
Okay.
I know that. But I'm talking about is it still a tornado?
Buddy, I would
wait.
Tornado.
Did you think that he started by asking about gas stations and
look,
pivoted to
Kevin
weather?
Schmitz.
What do you mean?
Kevin Schmitz says tornado.
I definitely just the gas station flew over my head. I thought once he said tornado, I was like, "Are you talking funnel from the sky?"
If there's a tornado, the gas station very well may have flown over your head.
Oh yeah, we just call those taquitos in my neck of the woods.
That's fur.
Yep. All right. Well, while we were chit chatting here, look at him.
Boom goes the Yinza. Up. Yep. We're gonna go with Rabbit in here. Says my girlfriend works for Quick Trip, so tornado. Maybe that's just the way they pronounce it in Wisconsin versus anywhere else in the world that spells it tornado.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe they throw a dash in there just as to be different.
And it's like spins like a tornado. How it wraps. Never mind. Whatever.
I will say this: Wisconsin Quick Trips are better than Kansas QTs, no doubt.
True.
Fair. I don't know what you just said there, but I'm just going to agree with you.
If it's spelled with a K, it's good. If it's spelled with a Q, not as good, but it's all right. I mean,
that's
not
fair.
as good.
That's very fair. We just got some Wawas in Indiana for the first time.
There you go.
Brandon Neal saying in Will's defense,
Brandon, I know,
you just asked that man from Kansas about tornado.
Immediately where my head went. Yep.
Oh, this one looking like it's going to go to Chris Alexander to make this 5-4. Maybe. Yeah, still not winning darts in Devin's hands. Even with 3 in the black.
Kevin asked if I need to bring some glazers or dunkers to TLC. No, you need to bring some Philly cheesesteak egg rolls and about 20 of them if you can.
I'll take the Bosco sticks, please.
Ooh, those are good. 4-7-4 defeats the 4-5-0, and the Yinza gets back within 1. And again, this just shows me that it's going to go at worst 9-7 as a final scoreline.
Yeah, I believe it. And it's kind of ironic, though. It's 5-4 Devin. It's actually 5-4 the opposite way on 9 marks. So 9 nines tonight so far.
And we do have that counter working.
It is working down there.
Ooh, only a 2 mark opening there from Devin. We'll see if Chris can pounce on this.
Oh.
Yes, he can. Boom goes the Yinza with a 9er. That's the 9th one. Or maybe it's the 10th. Maybe you missed one, Will. Or Nick. Not Will.
That is the 10th. That is the 10th.
Yep. So that's why you miss one, and then there's no 9 mark counter.
We started talking about gas stations, and Will completely ignored that you asked about gas stations and just started talking about tornadoes and thinking you didn't know how to pronounce that word. So like there was a lot happening in that very moment. So I do humbly apologize.
Listen, he was just hoping that was my, well, I'm not even going to say it, my archive moment.
All right. Yeah, Kevin.
I mean,
see what you can do. I'm going to actually bring a hot dog roller for the back room for Tournament of Champions. So you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Hot dogs in the stream area.
They used to call me a hot dog roller, but Kevin, if we really don't actually bring a bunch of food to TSC, we get fed so much out there at that tournament. Yes. Like jokes aside, we really do. And also,
very much.
I live 15 minutes from the Wisconsin border now, so like it just sucks for those guys.
That's fair. Great 6 mark from Chris Alexander. He is trying to tie this baby up as we head to the corners. Well, that one is in the middle of 2 numbers there. And unable to close the 16s. Devin still a long way back. I like how Chris just nice and simply closes the 2 16s. He didn't get greedy on that first dart and try to go for the double. He does like that double, but a big trip 17 on the last.
Sorry, I've been texting Carly about a hot dog roller for the staff.
Yeah, now that you mentioned it, now it has to be done.
It sounded like a great idea, to be honest. Hot dogs whenever you want them. Come on.
Oh, that's amazing.
This would be fantastic. We can go 5-5.
It's looking likely, but
it is, unless
this is winning darts.
Unless,
well, a lot of pressure here on Chris, right? CA has to hit 3 bowls. Oh, they're both on the wire. Oh no, he does miss it. It's so tough when that first two are like on the wire and they're so close to missing. And you expect the Manhunter to be able to do this. And he does. 4.5 steals the leg, and a 6-4 lead is way different than 5-5.
Whoa, here he comes. He's the
Watch out,
man
boy,
eater.
he'll chew you up.
Oh, here he comes. He's a man-eater.
It's a good song. Is that
All
by
right.
Styx?
No. The Yins. Gonna have to do something a little bit differently, and he does do something a little differently, but I don't like that differently. That's a bad differently. That's open up the door for 20s to be stolen and 19s to be taken with a point lead. Or he just returns the exact favor. And again, Chris just moving around the board a little bit. It's causing Devin to kind of think about it. That's a good last.
Oh, what a
Well, that'll do.
What a shot at it. That would have been a fantastic follow-up if you could back that trip 20 up with another one. But even that round is so meaningful because it pushes Devin to a 9 on the 17s.
And he's not going to get the 9 on the 17s. And Chris has been aggressive on closing this leg. But he's not doing that here. Now starts to add points. $110-point lead. Got it within the 51 points, so Devin went after the close there.
Can't fault him for it. Oh, what a double 17 for Chris.
That double's been deadly for Chris tonight.
Well, he pushes the advantage, too. Now Devin really has to stay on these 16s. But he takes the shot, knowing that the more meaningful play is to attack those 20s. Now, if he would have
I like that move a lot.
If he would have hit the trip, I don't know. Either way, if he would have hit the triple, he's still going to go ahead and attack that move, being that he's only needs the one. But, I mean, Chris,
Not going to...
he doesn't back down right now, is he?
No, and you knew he wasn't going to, right? Like, again, he's won a last leg decider and he's won a match 9-7. He has been pressured early in the CSC, so this is nothing new for him.
Yeah.
And we're seeing him if he can handle another pressure.
And that's why we're backing this, of course, to go the distance here. Or 9-7 or 9-8. There's no doubt about it. It can go either way.
I have a doubt in my mind. Doubt in my mind. I don't have a doubt in my mind, by the way.
Can't close those 15s, so Chris just needs to go ahead and play for the bull here. No need to attack and go wayward. He takes it 4.88 to a 4.43.
Again, the winning numbers for each leg is over their averages every time.
Yeah, I mean, currently 4.64 for Devin, 4.92 for Chris. And that just goes to show you, I mean, they are playing really well right now. Devin was at, before this match going into it, 4.54. Chris, 4.37. So above his average currently.
And he's still down
a
leg.
Yeah, I mean, he's had to fight for it, right? Devin's been hitting some really big shots, those 7, 8, 9 marks at critical times in these legs to take the advantage away. I mean, he kind of stole one away. What was it, leg number 10 to make it 6-4?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you look at it, it could be the opposite. It could be 6-5 advantage for Chris.
And he still continues to be deadly on that double. One time it was deadly against him, but every other time he has cashed in. Oh, here we go. Will knows I have ADHD and that anything that moves will distract me, and his camera moves with him. And so it started moving, and now he is just leaning back and forth. And it is, I can't focus anything on darts right now, but it looks like that was a good shot.
There we go. I don't know how it happened. I don't know how it automatically turned off
I know.
on me, but it did. Oh my gosh.
Well, oh boy. All right. Devin Hunter, 150 points to 38 for Chris, 5.25, playing a 4.67. Devin's trying to keep Chris at arm's length away. We'll see if he can pull that off. He should go right at the 17s here. No, John, you heard him. It's not happening. Okay? Not happening. No, I'm just kidding. John Edwards saying I call winner of this one. That is true. John Edwards will play the winner of this one.
You're looking forward to that matchup no matter what happens here. John Edwards in a great position, especially with the current MPR advantage. And look at Devin trying to once again make this a 2-leg spread and put himself 2 legs away from a victory. And then we'll be 1 leg away from that magical 6-7 mark, which we've come to love here recently.
We have come to love that.
Make that 3 for 3 on weeks here of great lines.
And if you do the like hand motion with it, that's actually like it goes with it.
6-7.
Learn that. Yeah.
Anyway.
Now my students, we do this activity where they get like to put their writing up on the screen, and they vote on it, and they do humorous ones. And every time they throw that number in there, I just go, this one's, and do that hand motion, and I just move on. So they know I'm cool, but I'm not going to say it. 4.3. That's the first time that was below average there. Defeats the 4.14, and it is a 7-5 lead now for Devin Hunter.
Yeah, and that we'll find out. We don't think that Chris is going to go ahead and give up now. He should be able to put forth the effort to make this, well, fill in the blank. Anyway, we'll find out unless this will go the opposite, 8-5. That's a pretty good start.
Yes, it is. It's exactly how he wants to start off. Waiting to see when this next 9's coming in. 7-7 to open up this one. Josh Hill just out here making a whole bunch of predictions. Casey, you're not that young then. Serenity is. Yeah, you're not. Tim, you're going to want to go back and watch this whole thing. But no, you're not too late. Never too late.
Never
Fun fact, if
too late.
any of you guys ever tune in late and you're thinking, oh man, I did miss out on something and we're still live, you can actually rewind on YouTube and be able to start the live stream from whatever point you want, which is something I always recommend if you don't want to avoid spoilers for matches. Or you can just hang it out live and then go to YouTube and rewatch the beginning, because that beginning's must see.
Yeah, so if you haven't
It
smashed,
is must see at the beginning.
if you haven't smashed that subscribe button on Partners Promoting Darts or USA Darts YouTube pages, definitely do so you don't miss out on any of the action.
Or Will Stewart hot dog reviews on YouTube.
Yeah, I have a feeling we must see or might see that that opening leg of our stream making its way around somewhere or another with a reel or something like that. Brought to you, I'm sure our fine gentlemen here are going to do that.
It'll be Sean that's going to take.
Sometimes
that
I
one
start a
down.
sentence and I don't know where that's going, and I found it along the way, but it still didn't really make a whole lot of sense. You know how that goes. Five eight playing a 5-5.
I don't know. We'll see if Devin can hit the big turn here. He will not. I was kind of liking his odds to go ahead and hammer in a couple back-to-back triples on that 17. Maybe kind of make things interesting for Chris here in this leg, but it is in the hands of Chris Alexander for 7-6.
A 9 mark here from Devin, though, will put some pressure on.
It's not a 9.
Nice 7.
But it is a
Yep.
quality 7.
Chris is going to get rid of that first. Yep. And I like the step back when he does this. Just kind of a reset. It's almost like a new turn. He's just starting on the 20s.
Yeah, because he needs to. He needs to know that he's got the advantage. Maybe.
Did have the advantage.
Maybe. Yeah, needed to find the 2 big singles there. Now, Devin. Do you like his odds?
I still do.
No.
Not anymore, though.
That's a toughie.
That's a tough time to get breakfast on that dartboard. Johnny, miss you, buddy. Hope you're doing well.
What he said.
And Chris is going to take advantage of the 1 mark there from Devin. 420 on the point total for Chris to 323 from Devin. And only 3 there from Devin on the, I don't know, that last dart. And he didn't hit a button. Doesn't matter. Yeah, he did. All right, we're good.
It doesn't
That was
matter.
weird.
It should be over anyways. Just 3 on the Bulls. Maybe not.
That second one was miles off for him. The other 2 were 1 hole out. But if you want to give Devin any type of shot, doing something like that will help. 7-3 is probably too many still.
Yeah, you imagine, right? I mean, surely you can right the wrongs of the previous turn and capitalize here. Surely.
Well, especially if Devin threw at a closed number the previous round because he thought that was going to end it there, but it does end there. 420 is the average, and 420 is the point total for Chris Alexander.
Not the best averages of the night, but it works.
Can someone in chat let us know like why they have the fly pelican fly sign and why they're doing the bird flap for the legs? Is there an inside joke there about Chris that they want us to know?
Eagle fly.
Oh, but they don't make that song about pelicans.
Well, right, but obviously they're doing something for the Eagles. Or against the Eagles. Not for it.
No.
Because they're in Pittsburgh.
I don't know if you can mention the Eagles in Pittsburgh.
The Eagles?
Yeah.
No, I've heard you can't mention the landing zone in Pittsburgh.
You may have did it this time, buddy.
How are
It
your
says
Chiefs
fly
doing?
and then fly, so there's definitely going to be a what? You're on the wrong person. It's Chris's turn. You were on him, and then you went away from him. It was just funny.
The old double tap on the switch button.
You can't triple tap, double tap.
Just changed my mind halfway through. Sorry. That was my bad.
Devin stays on the 18s.
A little bit of a.
Ruh-roh.
There we go.
I've seen that flash like every once in a while, but just briefly.
This may be an issue.
Ooh, that last start was way off.
And I threw in the miss. Yeah, just not quite.
He also, I think he thought that he only needed a double 18.
Yeah. That's exactly what he thought. He thought he already took advantage of one single, and there you go. Devin makes him pay for the mistake.
Yeah, that was an 8-ball corner pocket. I do like how aggressive Chris is being, though, especially against the throw. It's hard to beat someone who just doesn't miss. 6.0 playing a 6.0. Will, this is Division 2, and we've seen so many legs like this already. So many.
This is a prime example of why we told you folks you need to tune in to these Wednesday night matchups, and we're starting to see it too. The amount of folks tuning in tonight, we're almost over that 600 mark, and normally for these D2s, it can be a little sporadic. These last 3 that we've had to start off our season 9 have been absolutely fantastic. Kudos to you viewers for joining us here.
Now, that being said, let's get greedy. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Tag someone who is not here right now that you know would love to watch some good darts. A 6.0 playing a 5.83, 7-6 on the scoreline and a race to 9. We got potentially 5 more legs to go. Come on now.
If you tag 3 of your friends, you get entered into a giveaway for some of Nick's hair. That's right, Nick's hair. He bagged it up for you folks. It's pink. It's ready to rock. It's a lock.
Don't mind the smell.
Tag him. Well, now people
don't lie. You smell like strawberries. Everybody knows that.
That's it.
Roses really smell like.
Ooh.
Nope, Josh. We said friends. Sorry.
Yeah, I think there's just a little bit of an issue in the connection on the South Dakota side here.
Why are you blaming South Dakota? It could be the Pittsburgh side.
I'm not too sure. Usually it'd be the other way around, right?
I mean,
yeah.
Well, then I'm just gonna say I'm just not gonna make an assumption.
It's not.
Oh, big dart.
That is a clutch dart right there. Granted, it's still tied up. Not fully the escape that he wanted, but it's meaningful.
And he'll get winning darts.
Exactly.
Which is kind of the point.
It's not like Devin's going to one-up him here. But he does close it out.
So, again, another position here for Chris. 3 bowls needed to tie up the scoreline. He had this opportunity at 5-5, and now... Oh, great second dart. Great third, and he does. We are back in business. 7 playing 7. And fly little
Pelican.
Pelican.
It's Pelican. But what does it mean? Let us know. And it's 7-7 here. What a fantastic scoreline.
And now y'all tagging your friends.
What a battle, man.
7-7 here. It's 10-10 Eastern time.
Well, that's what I said. I mean, we could go the distance, and it's not going to be past an hour and a half. And we're an hour and 50, maybe an hour, almost an hour and 15 into this.
1 hour and 10. Yep. Now an hour and 11. Great darts there from Devin, but Chris took advantage of the 20s. and that's okay. I'm pretty sure I've said just nonsense repeatedly tonight. So same page, just different book.
Oh, I was reading the old restream timer. I do that one a lot. Sometimes. Anyway, look at Chris charge ahead here in this one. What a turnaround.
Chat,
I'm sorry,
let
I
us
can't get over
know.
the black light jersey. That's amazing in the black light. It just with the bandana. It's just chef's kiss or headband.
Yeah.
Headband, probably. Chat,
It's
let us
gotta be
know.
headband.
What's your opinion on the Fierce Melon Gatorade? I just want to bring this one back up because I feel like I'm still not over it.
I forgot about that whole conversation, to be
Fierce
honest with you
melon.
guys.
What a fantastic Gatorade option.
As long as it has a 0 with it, I'm good. See if Chris can take this advantage to a lead for the first time since it was 1-0. Devin, an opportunity to point the 15s if he returns. There he is.
Maybe. Can't take too much time with this.
Oh, that is a tough second dart. Yeah, it's so tough to find that third in there after the second one blocks. And sometimes darts is about placement, and that one was just placed in the wrong spot. Those aren't. Great darts from Chris Alexander. Will, yep, race to 9. Mike Segal out of Division 2 of the CSC Challenger Series. So the defending champion no longer in this thing. And he loses to Brandon Asado, who was beat by Chris Alexander in round number 1.
So once again, we will not have a back-to-back.
Man, that's a shocking early exit. For Philly. But Chris Alexander takes the first lead since leg number 1 in this match, 8-7 in this race to 9. This is definitely going the distance. And I'm going to give Chris the advantage because he has won these matches back-to-back weeks. He has been in this position over and over again and survived. There's got to be a confidence to that.
I don't think it's going the distance. I think Chris gets it done right here now. Just based on that 2.61 that Devin just threw, I kind of favor Chris in this leg.
I do like the double shot.
I mean, yeah, especially because you know that triple was blocked. Go ahead and try to maximize your value, but it could have went south quick, and south would have been going a little bit north of that double and finding a miss. But look at that shot from Chris Alexander.
You just got to avoid going east and west. This is a better shot. Boom goes the dynamite for Devin Hunter. What a time for a 9. Is it too early in the leg for that kind of explosion? We're going to find out.
Oh, I don't agree. I think it should have stayed for more.
Chris has been doing that all night, though. He's been really moving around the dartboard. He's been consistent with that, but I agree with you. In that situation, stay on the 19s.
It's tough because based on the darts he threw there, it was a little bit blocked, but I think he still had more segment on that on that left-hand side, and now you give the nod to Devin because look at those darts right there, well into the neighboring bed. Even a triple there wouldn't have produced the value that you really wanted it to. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Everything you want and then some.
And the then some is an afro.
It's a solid 5, but it's just not going to be enough here.
So good. So good. Yeah, I realized I was doing that and then I stopped. Because I was not doing it on purpose that time.
Ba ba ba. Interesting move.
These good
there.
times never seem so good.
So good.
Interesting move here from Chris. Okay. This gives him a shot if he can hit the first 2 triples. If he
There's
can hit the
one.
first 2 triples.
Oh.
That's why I kind of like that play from him that last go, to just go ahead and give yourself another option because you knew it was going to go. You knew the 17 was gone.
Devin does it, though. Boom goes the dynamite. He absolutely finishes that job. Wow.
Number 12, that ties us at 6 apiece this evening. Entertainment in its highest form on a Wednesday night, folks. What else are you going to do? Nothing. Tune into the CSC Challenger Series brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, Devin Hunter, 2 9 marks here in this penultimate leg. Most likely going to send us into the decider. That's what I meant to say. My mouth stopped moving.
This could be the Hey Dudes leg of the night. Pretty much locks it in, but we are identical averages, 5.13, 5.11. And this task should be done for Devin to at least give yourself a chance at this.
Devin
last
will
league
go
decider.
first on the diddle, correct?
And that's going to be a big moment here, is that who gets a start, who goes second.
Well, we can't assume anything now. Oh,
That's right.
8-8. Going the distance. We're going for speed.
Yellow.
Let's do it. They will cork for start here. 3 dart count up to see who will go first here in this last league decider.
Advantage Chris, as we said, because he gets that second advantage. Unless you just fill it up.
Well, it's better than the first round that he shot. He only got 55 points, so
Yeah, but
Chris will at least have to throw 2 darts.
a lot can better that scoreline of 85.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a
need
difficult
a
first
treble.
start to work around. Yeah, go to 19. Why even step back?
Such a big dart. Oh, he hits it.
That works. I mean, I wouldn't have stepped back. You just move over to the 18s or the 19s, however you want to do it. If you know that segment's blocked, but hey, he gets the first task done and gets the start. Things get a little easier. No, they don't. Let's be honest. It's the last league decider. Anything can happen here. Who do you got, folks? Throw it in the chat. Let us know.
It's so important. And he throws the double.
It mattered last leg.
Yep. Devin has pounced on these 19s early, though.
We'll continue.
Yep. Good 7.
You can see, unlike Chris electing to move up and close the 20s, he stayed. I like the more points option here. It is a tough call because you want to take that higher wedge away, right? But I think that timing is the key. Ooh. When you take that shot, make sure you're up by a good amount before you do.
I love this. JJ's, everyone's watching along in the background in Sioux Falls. Seeing Devin get another 6 mark there. And then, of course, Chris Alexander's got all his Pittsburgh, PA people behind him.
You can see Chris has already accepted the fact that 20 is probably going to be gone when he returns. Let's find out. I commit 1 on those 19s before going anywhere.
Yep. And there goes the 20s, 18s, and the 18s. 667 from the Manhunter.
Huge round there for him.
Oh, boy. Nice response there. 209 playing 209.
This is epic right here. Second man throwing a 6.67. Chris throwing a 5.0. It's what it takes to better the first position player, but you got to maintain here. And maintaining is what he is doing.
Wow. How does Chris respond? Only 4, and that might be a dagger of a 4 mark.
I wish the Canelo Alvarez Terrence Crawford fight was this entertaining rather than lopsided like it was.
Man, the haymakers that are going on here. Boom goes the dynamite. Devin Hunter, the South Dakotan, the 13th 9 mark, his 3rd in the last 2 legs. What a time. And it looks like time is running out for Chris Alexander on the winner's side.
It certainly looks that way. 3 bowls needed to close out the match in thrilling affair.
He's throwing a 7-2 heading into the bowls. Down to a 6-3-3, but no harm done. He will come back to the line. One bowl needed for a date with John Edwards.
Wow. Another
incredible
6+ on the evening for Devin Hunter to get the job done here in our Division 2 matchup.
Absolutely incredible. Both players shot fantastic tonight. What were those final averages, Will? Do you have those?
Yeah, it was a 4.6 for Devin, a 4.82 for Chris. So well above their averages going into tonight, but some really impressive stuff here this evening.
Yeah, again, that 4.8 would have been the 2nd highest average in Division 2 this season. But it does not win. And Devin Hunter will go on to face John Edwards for the Battle of the Border. That will happen on October 1st, because next week we get the top half of the top 4 match. Winners of Corey Beck, Dwayne Johansson, and Brett Hollanday, Zach Fuchs. So, man, great night of darts.
Yeah, great back and forth. I mean, we saw that 2-leg spread for Devin quite a few times and just couldn't quite, spread it out the full distance and take the win, but really got interesting there with Chris throwing hefty throughout. I mean, he was throwing that 4.8, 4.9 throughout the duration of the match. It didn't sway at all. It didn't dip at any moment. It was at that consistent mark. And man, I'm really surprised that I'm not surprised that he was able to make the comeback. I am surprised that I don't know. Maybe he just couldn't get it done at that 9-7 point. I think that he could have had this win 9-7.
Yeah, but you can't take away from the fact that Devin Hunter had 2 9 marks in that penultimate leg, including the big one there to basically seal the deal, and then to do the same thing in the last leg decider and hit that dagger of a 9 on the 16s and 15s. Huge. And hats off to Devin Hunter. He timed that beautifully, got the win that way. And that's not it for the Yins. He's going to go to that loser side of the bracket where he's going to be a tough out, that's for sure. But man, what a victory for Devin Hunter. And what a great match. Great show by both of our players for sure.
What a victory for you all. That was just entertainment. That was fantastic. And another great choice in a matchup for the PPD. Thanks to them for, well, just bringing us the entertainment per usual. So that's going to do it for us, though. We're going to skedaddle on out of here until Monday night when we get Ram Guevara taking on Ryan Gervais and what should be a good one. There we go. We'll right the wrongs. Whatever, same thing. Anyway,
Tornado.
Looking forward to that matchup between those two guys.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great battle. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, you don't want to miss it, guys. We'll see you on Monday,
8 p.m. Central Time. USA Darts, Partners Promoting Darts. See you there.